We finally got the answer to the question that had been on all of our minds, plaguing all of us, the great mystery that was, when is Arnold Allen coming back? And where in the world is Arnold Allen? We had not seen him in action since July of 2024, that card that was headlined by Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades 2, in the middle of the night. That card in Manchester, he fought Giga Chikadze, UFC 304. That's how long ago it was. This is going to be UFC 324. Well, we found out it's Arnold Allen, the almighty one, against Jean Silva, and thus we have a reason now to speak to Arnold, and I have been waiting for this moment because I've missed Arnold. I've genuinely missed our conversations. He is here with us right here and now. There he is.
What's going on, buddy?
Hello, Arnold. How are you?
I'm good. I just woke up from a little nap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See my hair?
No, you look fantastic. I like the hair.
Thank you. What's going on?
What is this? A nice little mullet thing going? What do we have back there?
It's kind of a mullet. I got it trimmed up because it was getting a little bit too crazy.
Oh, that's trimmed. Okay.
Yeah, it's getting a bit too wild.
It's a whole new you.
Yeah. We're back.
Where have you been?
Injured.
What happened? Why have you not fought since July of 2024?
Just had an injury that it was a real bastard. I did it a few weeks before the Mosavar camp. I got thrown and I separated my AC joint in my shoulder. And it's one of them ones you just kind of ignore it. And then eventually you need to get it looked at. And then I did the Giga camp. It was an absolute nightmare. And I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm going to have to get this sorted after the fight. But then it was just one of the ones where I kept I'd see a surgeon and he'd tell me, I think we're going to be able to get away with it without surgery, going to be good. And then I start training, and then something goes again, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Luckily, I have 8 friends that have had shoulder surgeries, and I avoided it. I had the stem cell route, and it's so slow, but it seems to have done the job. But man, it's such a slow process.
Wow. Okay, so I remember in the immediate aftermath of the fight, you talked at the post-fight press conference about your hand hurting. I thought that was the reason. Was that ultimately okay?
Yeah, that was fine. It was nothing. That was just a few weeks. It was a few weeks. Then the shoulder was holding up pretty good, but I wasn't really training. And then I went because I was trying to fight. I was trying to fight that December, and then the first day I started training camp. I woke up and I couldn't raise my arm, and I was like, oh, okay, well that needs fixing. That needs fixing.
Wow. And so ultimately, did you have surgery?
No, I had an intensive stem cell treatment. But obviously that is a bit slower. The rehab was a bit longer. But speaking to my friends that have all had shoulder surgery, I think I'm in a good place. So
how do you feel now?
Yeah, good for hard shots, punching, wrestling. Everything's good.
No restrictions?
It pops and cracks a little bit, but it is what it is.
Okay. And is this one of those where you could have been, ready to go a couple months ago? It was just this particular date that they had for you, or are you happy with the way in which things turned out?
Yeah, I was told in passing it was going to be Yair in December, so I flew back to Montreal to start a camp for that, and then obviously I think he had some sort of surgery on his wrist or something, so that ain't happening. So then we just waited, and this is what they offered.
Which one did you like better, this one or Yair?
For ranking purposes, I like Yair, but the rankings don't even mean nothing, really, do they?
Right.
It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit?
Right. Do you think this will be a fun fight? Does this excite you, this one?
Yeah, do you know what's the funny thing? Because everyone calls me autistic, so everyone's saying we're two different ends of the spectrum. You've got the loud barking autistic, and then you've got the quiet awkward autistic. And I'm like, yeah, I can't even deny it. We're going to be at the face-off. He's going to be barking, and I'm probably just going to be stood there like, what the fuck?
What do you make of his demeanor? He's a very energetic guy.
Yeah, he's cool. He's I think he's a nice guy. He's just He's loving life, man. Good for him. Good for him. You know, I'm English. We're just like quiet and reserved, and a lot of Brazilian guys are very energetic, excitable
Sure.
characters. It's like two opposites, but I think it makes for a really good fight.
I think it's a phenomenal fight. Did you watch his fight against Diego Lopes back in September?
Yeah, of course, of course.
What did you think? Because some people thought in the second round he was having some success, and then ultimately uh, he wasn't having success. What did you think of how he did against Diego?
Yeah, he did great. Two real tough guys. Diego's a beast. His work rate, you can't knock it. And yeah, he was doing great. Like he hurt Diego a couple of times with some shots, but I don't know. Maybe he stumbled on a shot, but
Right.
he was playing a very smiling in the pocket, staring at him through the guard. I'm sure Diego was playing some sort of game.
How do you feel about Diego getting the title shot?
Mm, yeah, you know what? I think it should be Mosva, but he pulled out. I don't know if he's still injured. So from his last pullout, um, I understand. I, I get it for like star power and stuff like this, and hear rumors of Volt retiring and things like that. I know Larone was saying he should get it. I guess he took that short notice fight against Pico. I got offered that first, but I think no, I don't think I was definitely still injured then. So I was like,
Ah,
yeah,
was that a
yeah. I
tough one
assume
to turn down?
yeah, it was like it would have probably been well, it was going to be I think it was co-main event on a big pay-per-view, uh, title contender on the line potentially, and yeah, I would have loved it, but yeah, I'm not foolish enough to think I could go in there and take a guy out with zero training when I'm literally doing rehab for like bands and stuff.
Sure,
So
sure.
yeah,
I think it should be Larone only because he has won the same amount of fights in a row as Mofsar. He replaced him in that fight, knocked the guy out. He's been more
yeah,
active. And I have nothing against Diego, and I think it's going to be a great fight. But I do think if you've won 9 fights in a row, you should be rewarded. I know this is something that you can sympathize with as well because I believe you won 10 fights in a row and weren't
yeah. You're
rewarded.
talking Mr. 10.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know. So I guess you're not really crying for anyone else.
No, you know how it is, and it's entertainment, isn't it? Like this, you have to remember the entertainment part of it, and yeah, and like John Silva, he's very entertaining. He brings the hype. It don't fucking matter what his ranking is. He's gonna get top 10 fights all the time.
Did you do a triathlon while you were rehabbing?
Yeah, yeah, and
That's crazy.
it was like a duathlon. It was like cycling and running. So it wasn't the
But
other.
how were you able to
Yeah,
do that as you were dealing with a bum shoulder, as they say?
I was right. Like running and
It doesn't
cycling.
hurt when like you're, I don't know, pounding the pavement or I don't know.
I did a bit of swim. It's just one of those things. Like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I knew I had this issue, and then I was planning to fight in December, last December, and then it was like, okay, I think when Yaya fought Pitbull, was that January? I think it was.
Yeah,
I think.
no, that was April.
Okay, I think they wanted to do, if I remember correctly, they wanted to do me and Yaya in January. I remember being pissed off because it was the first time, well, not the first, one of the first times I call a guy out and I actually get what I asked for. And yeah, I couldn't fulfill my part of it. So it is what it is.
Do you feel, I know we've talked in the past about the injuries and the lack of momentum. Do you hope, do you pray that you can get, now that you're fighting in January, maybe 3 fights in 2026, be active, get in the mix at
Yeah,
145?
I'd love to. I mean, this is the thing with like the fans and stuff. They always send you a message. The amount of haters
Yeah.
I got for being injured. People are like, "You shouldn't be in the rankings." I'm like, "Mate, I'm depressed. I want to fight. I don't make the rankings. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm sitting at home looking at the rankings. Like, I'm sitting here just trying to get back to the gym.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the goal: to be active and fight for that title. That's the goal.
How do you deal with that? Like that inactivity, being injured, not being able to go to the gym. How do you deal with that depression, as you say?
Man, I was struggling, but like I'm kind of one of those people that maybe it's the autism, but like I will do everything. So my recovery was like a training camp. So people like friends are trying to do stuff, and in the morning I'm going to the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. In the evening I'm doing like some rehab with a physio, and then yeah, so all day, every day I had something going on.
Is it true you were in like a pretty scary car crash before your last fight?
I wouldn't say scary,
Oh, okay.
but I mean I went backwards down a highway. That was quite scary, I
That's
guess.
pretty damn scary. You went backwards down a highway?
Yeah, yeah, I was
How?
pretty tired. Just like it was raining, and I was picking my car up from. I had like an old BMW, like a classic. I say classic to me, and I just hit like a. I think it was like a diesel spill or something, and the back end just skidded it out, and I overcorrected, and luckily didn't hit anyone, and I was fine. I was just sitting there like, oh shit, what's
Oh my
happened?
gosh. So you didn't get
Yeah.
hurt from that?
No, no, I was fine. I was just sad about my car, but and luckily no one else got hurt. But what was it? That was the last sparring for the Giga fight. I was on the way home from the last sparring, so yeah, that
Gosh.
sucked.
There's always so much, so much activity, so much drama surrounding you.
I know it's just better for the story, right? You need something. If it's all plain sailing, everything
Sure.
works, it's easy. You need to have these setbacks and obstacles to make things worth more.
I thought maybe during the layoff, the Milkman podcast would put out more episodes, but it seems like you're stuck on two.
Two. What you been watching? We did like 20 something.
Is that true?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I from what I saw two. Is that okay? Maybe I apologize. Maybe I'm not looking. Is that up on
Yeah.
the channel now?
Yeah. There's like 20 live.
What do you
Just
guys What do you guys talk about there?
anything, and a lot of like local stuff because we live in like a funny town. It's like all the Facebook pages are just people moaning about I don't know, like have like crow scares in farms and stuff. It basically makes like a shotgun noise when there's like crows on the field, and it scares everything away. So people like complain about shit like that, and it's just funny to discuss.
And who's your co-host?
It's my best friend Max. He's but yeah, he's my best mate. So he was injured. He blew his knee out playing rugby at
Oh no.
my shop. So then we were sitting at home depressed together, and we were just like, "Hey, why not?"
And why is it called the Milkman podcast?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
All right.
I don't really.
Congratulations. I see that you're the new face of Venom.
Oh yeah, the
It
face.
feels like you are the guy. Look at you. And look at that
Yeah, no,
mullet,
they're
by the
all.
way.
Yeah, yeah. I should have probably got that trimmed before the photo shoot.
Nah, it looks fantastic. I don't know. By the way, with all due respect, I don't know who the other two guys are. I know exactly who you are.
The guys at Venom, they're awesome. They're awesome. Like, yeah, really. Even in this long layoff, they've like, been supporting me and helping me. So that's sick. That's been like really helpful, obviously.
I bet, yeah. I did kind of bury the lead because I said like the great mystery was solved of where you've been and your comeback and whatnot. I should have started with what happened. I heard something crazy happen at Nando's recently to you.
What happened at Nando's?
I saw on the news that you nearly sharded in Nando's and that you're
Yeah,
why is the water all the way up to my buttocks in these toilets?
that's like a North American thing.
Wait.
I was in,
Was that a North American Nando's?
yeah. So I was in Gatineau, the corner, not corner.
In Quebec?
I went to watch my teammate Louis Sanadakis fight. He won on Samurai, but they had a Nando's, and I was like, oh sweet, like I'm gonna
Wow.
get Nando's before the fight, and I'm gonna be great. And it was not great. It was not great. The toilet situation was not great, and but he won his fight, so yeah, here's what it is.
I had no idea they had Nando's in Quebec. I knew they had one in Toronto.
Well, technically, it's not Quebec. It's across the water in Ottawa.
Oh, okay, wow. Look at you. Look at you, Canadian connoisseur, huh?
I know.
Yeah. And so it's nothing like the UK one.
No,
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 nothing.
like nowhere near. No,
They
no.
don't have the peri peri, all that stuff, or is it just not the same type of quality?
Just don't have the same
Je ne
kind
sais
of like
quoi.
vibe. You
Yeah.
know, you go in, everyone's all confused, like, oh, what do I do? What do I have to do? They don't get it.
Is this when someone was talking about you looking like a UFC fighter?
No, 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 no. When was that?
You said you said you overheard someone in Toronto saying that you look like a UFC fighter, and it was this is the one. Yes, this is the one.
Yeah. That was actually no. So that wasn't in Toronto. That was in Montreal. I was at the spa like getting changed, and they were definitely from Toronto. That that weird slang.
Sure, sure, sure.
Like,
Yeah, Ontario. Yep.
yeah, they were like, "Man's looking like that UFC guy, no?" And I was just like, "What?"
He's
I was like,
talking about you right next to you.
yeah. Well, they were like, "I got big ears. I can hear
Yeah.
you."
Okay.
So, and I was just like, "What the hell?" But yeah, they were some crazy characters.
Did you tell them I am that guy?
No, no, I
No.
don't think they were interested, to be honest.
Is this before or after they beat you up on the streets of Montreal for not speaking French?
Oh man, like like I've never been stopped in Montreal for being in the UFC, but I've been stopped like multiple times for this. People don't even know I'm in the UFC. Guy just stopped me like at Walmart, and he's like, "You're the guy that got beat up, right?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, kind of, like, not really. Like that didn't happen." He was like, "Oh, okay, okay." But yeah, I upset some guys.
So you just said it as a joke on the YouTube channel, and it spread like wildfire.
Yeah, and like I people were sending me messages that I don't know, and they all had they all kind of had names like Jean Pierre and
Yes, I know
that
these
kind of thing.
characters. I know these characters very well.
They were very upset. They were very upset, and they said I'm causing divide between the English and the French and all this.
Uh,
I was like, well, it was a French guy that did it, but he's my friend, so it's okay.
at the gym.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't need me to tell you this, but it's very tense. It has always been very tense between the French and the
yeah,
English over there. And so any
yeah.
English person who is even making a joke about this, they will think that you are trying to paint them in a bad light.
Yeah, it was quite funny. A guy sent me a whole essay, basically calling me an arsehole and whatnot, and I need to apologize, and I couldn't help it. So I just responded to him, "Thank you so much for showing respect and writing in English." And
Oh my
he
God.
was just like, "Ah,
That must have pissed him the hell off. They hate that.
yeah, yeah, I know, but well, I know a little history. I know a little history."
I heard the great Pete Carroll even sent you a message checking in on you. He fell for it too.
Yeah. Ouch. My mum fell for it. She was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Mum, oh what? Like you know me. Like it's a joke." Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Was it uncomfortable at the gym when this was going on?
No, like everyone got it. Everyone got it. But like, everyone was like asking a few guys that weren't like, you have the casual guys that come train. They're like, "Oh, what happened, man?" And I was like, "All right, it's a joke."
And then what about the move to 55? That got people talking too.
Do you know what actually happened? Somebody, some dickhead, some
Okay.
troll, because he was like, "You know what, you're fucking irrelevant" or something. And I was just like, "You know what? We'll see who's fucking irrelevant. We'll see." So I made some fake news, and then everyone's talking about me again. So,
Yeah. I mean, multiple times.
yeah, yeah. You never know. Maybe one day. You never know.
It is crazy. I mean, if you ever wanted any kind of indication as to whether or not you're relevant, you joke about getting beaten up. It becomes like New York Post news. You joke about
Yeah.
moving up to lightweight. By the way, I fell for that one too. I think I wrote to you about that one.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe
People
one
care.
day, but for now, it's not true.
I saw you weigh in on AJ versus Jake. You
Yeah.
think if he doesn't spark him in one round, the fix is in?
Surely, right? Like, surely.
Why? Why can't Jake
And
move around, chuck and jive?
chuck and jive. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why I said in the thing second round, because it might take him 2 rounds to find him if he
Okay.
runs away. But like, I don't know. You're working part of the show. You probably know more than me. But like,
There's no script. There's no script. There's no fix.
I believe it. No, I believe it.
And I think
But,
AJ
like,
will, like he should win. I mean, let's be real. He should knock him
gold
out.
medalist.
Yeah.
Like, all joke. I know he gets a lot of flack, but like, he's a great heavyweight of this era. People give him a lot of shit, but whatever you think, he's one of the greats of this decade, right? So, the I don't know. I don't know. Javonte Davis to AJ. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, he got in trouble and he looked for the next big name.
Yeah. What's the date of that one? It's a few weeks, right?
December 19th.
I feel like it can't happen. It can't happen.
You don't think the fight's going to happen?
Surely, like there's someone would be liable, right? Like, no, I know money fixes all problems, but like, what commission is going to sanction that?
The Florida Commission, they've already sanctioned it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Will you watch it?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Of course, I'll watch it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not like a hater on Jake Paul or anything.
Sure,
I
sure.
don't. I appreciate what he's doing and all that stuff. I think he can box too. It's just that it's like being able to box it
Of
at a good
course, of
level
course.
and then box AJ. And you're also not a heavyweight.
Speaking of heavyweight boxing, something that kind of irked me? I've seen all the success that Fabio Wardley has had as of late, and I see Ipswich Town giving him all kinds of love. What about the guy that put Ipswich Town on the map? I feel like you were repping Ipswich Town long before Wardley was.
Yeah, no, I know. Nah, he's great. Fabio's great. But you know what it is? So the club, God, so I went for a dinner with them, and I think they were going to plan to do kind of the same thing. But they're a bunch of like back then. It was kind of all the owners were like old boys. I don't know if that makes sense. They're just older
Sure,
blokes,
sure.
and they were asking me what I do, and they were like, "Oh, so you box, right?" And I was like, no, no, and I do this." And then it kind of was like, "Oh, you do the cage fighting," and
Mm.
I could see their demeanor changed immediately. They went from like, "We got this, noble boxer that's going to come out and do all these." Now I'm the cage fighter. So I get it. I get it. Would be nice to have the back, but they've had me do things in interviews and obviously nothing like him. But I'm not butthurt about it. I get it.
I want to
It's that
see. I want to see you at Portman Road. I want to see you fight there.
actually they're playing right now.
Oh,
So
they are. Wow. Sorry for taking you away. What are they now? League One or two? What are they? Nah, just I know they're championship. They're
come on, man.
struggling a bit there, right? Not exactly in the playoff hunt at the moment.
Yeah, it's like on the door, but like I don't know. It's not. After getting relegated, you expect like a big,
Sure.
big season after that. But no, it's not. It's
Was
not
that
been great.
disappointing?
What, the relegation?
Well, that it was one and done.
Nah, it wasn't a surprise. After like back-to-back promotions, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
what do you expect? And now there's a lot of guys left, so there's a whole new team as well
Yeah,
and stuff. So,
we've had the benefit of having the great Omari Hutchinson on for us.
yeah, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's a nice young player. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
What about poor Tom? What do you think about what's happened to him? All the flack that he's received.
It's such a tough one because I really feel for him, and I don't think he definitely didn't quit, and he's definitely not like whatever. He's like I don't think he's lying about his situation. But the more you put it out there, and the people don't want to hear it, people don't care, right? This is what I know. Obviously, my situation is quite different, but like I know when I've been injured, if I put a video out there like doing rehab work, saying what I'm planning to come back or something, people don't give a shit. They just hear people just hear you whining. You say, "Oh, I'm hoping to fight soon, but I'm still injured." People don't like most fans don't go like, "Hope you're okay," like, see you soon. They'll be like, "Ah, fucking inactive bum," you know. So I think that's just the kind of the shit we're dealing with these days. With like young fans, maybe the guys,
Of
the
course.
the
Yeah.
faceless Twitter accounts, those
Yes,
guys.
yes, yes. But what about the eye
Yeah.
pokes? Is there anything that can be done?
Yeah, I think Dana said it the other day, like harsher punishments,
Hmm.
But yeah, yeah. The fucking BBC asked me to do an interview on eye pokes, and they said regarding when I fought Nick Lentz, because I poked him in the eye and I accidentally poked him in the eye and he had an injury after. I was like, you fuckers. But yeah,
Wow. Did you do the interview?
yeah. No, I told him fuck off. But I remember it in the fight. I was faking a jab and I jabbed that side of his head so many times. Not to bring up, I've not got
Sure,
like
sure.
bitterness about it. But I remember in the third round, I poked him in the eye And I remember backing off for a second because I thought, oh, the ref's gonna pop him because that was, I definitely got him there. I was like, oh shit. So I remember like lowering the tempo to be like, right, gonna stop the action there. But yeah, whatever. And I do remember having double unders on the fence, like double underhook on the fence, trying to work a trip. And I remember this happening in my eyes
Oh,
as we broke, because I was like, I was strong here, and then suddenly I couldn't see it. I had to break, and we broke away, and everything was a bit hazy. They call me all these names, say I'm dirty and all this. I was like, man, accident and intentional, but whatever. That's the old news, right? Who cares?
no, no, I understand. Is that why you were wearing goggles after the fight?
Yeah, you have to be safe out there. It's tough because it is hard when you're faking jabs out there, and I don't necessarily think people are doing it intentionally, but then there are fighters that they have a higher frequency of fouls than others, right? So
I still think you're the most underrated tweeter in combat sports. I mean, it's just banger after banger. Sometimes if I just need like a laugh for a few minutes, I literally just go to your page and scroll
oh
down
yeah,
and laugh.
no, it means a lot. I'm glad it brings happiness to
Oh,
someone.
it does. It does. Not a lot of Tesco talk these days. Are you off the bandwagon?
You know what? Since the meal deal, I don't even know what the prices are now, but I'm like, I don't eat that shit.
Why?
Since being in, I've kind of like cleaned my game up a little bit.
Oh,
I wasn't living on the edge before, but like, I'm definitely a lot more focused and healthier on things.
is this Pacers doing?
No, no, no. They should have me on KFC and kebabs.
Really? It looks like he's on a
Yeah,
lot more than that.
yeah. You can't get that at the shop.
So for this fight, you're training in Montreal or in the UK?
Yeah, Montreal, Montreal.
Okay. Are you in Montreal right now?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay. Hey, I see Trafford over there.
Yeah,
The
yeah. It's
man.
the big guy.
The man. I like that
Big.
you have him over there too.
He's everywhere, here, there, and everywhere.
I love it. And what's the vibe in Montreal right now? Eamon's doing great. A bit of a resurgence
Yeah.
in the Montreal fight scene.
So yeah, Eamon's doing great. Mando just got signed to the
Yes,
UFC.
rat garbage.
Louis, like I said, I cornered Louis and Gat. Oh, I didn't corner. I was in the corner while he was warming up, but they had a weird rule: you could have two people in the corner. So I was about to come corner, and then I just went and took my seat because it was free. But yeah, I went out to support Louis Sanadakis. He's always one of my main training partners. That guy's a killer too. I like the best.
Okay, I like this. This is obviously a scene that's near and dear to my heart. And finally, Arnold, before I let you go, did you hear the great news? They were telling me this before the show. I don't know if it was because you were coming on, but did you hear that the cast of Peep Show is reuniting on the great, what is it, the Great British Bake Off? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The Great British
in the
Bake
great-
Off. Have you heard of this?
No.
You
I
seem
thought the Peep
skeptical
Show
of it.
was long. No, you know what? The Peep Show had some like funny skits and stuff, but I haven't watched it in years.
I know it's
don't
long gone. They're reuniting.
That's on the Bake Off. Yeah.
You're not excited
You know
about
what?
it? It was a
Really,
holiday
no.
special. Holiday special.
I'd love to go on the Bake Off though. I can't bake for shit, but like it would be pretty good.
You watch it?
No, I don't. To be honest, I don't watch any shit like that. Like I don't watch nothing like that.
What do you watch?
At the minute, I'm watching Miami Vice,
Wow. Like the old one or the new one?
the old one.
The TV show.
Yeah, yeah.
They did a movie remake. I don't know if you were like watching it in parts or something.
No, I'm watching the old one.
With Don Johnson.
Don Johnson. Yeah.
Why?
that's it.
Why are you watching that?
I don't know. I was just like my dad always jokes that he looks like a young Don Johnson, and I was like, who the fuck is Don Johnson? And I saw Miami Vice, so I just started watching it,
Are you enjoying it?
loving it. The only thing is, it's like everyone you watch, there's like no plot, there's no continuation of the story. It's just the 80s. It's nice. It's fun. Relaxed.
The fashion is tremendous.
I know.
The rolled up jackets and stuff.
It's the dream.
Yeah.
It's the dream. Yeah.
I
Little
wonder if-
Suffer boy. Imagine.
I wonder if the plots like hold up in 2025.
So.
Okay. And by the way, what's this tattoo on your left hand over here? Did you get
Oh,
married?
Yeah, I did. I just
You got married.
yeah, last year. Yeah, last year actually. Yeah, last year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been that long since we talked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a Vegas wedding with Elvis. It's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. And so what does the tattoo represent?
So I refuse to wear a ring.
Yeah.
I'm scared of it. Like I hate the feeling. I've seen too many videos of like degloving and I'll lose it. And then we were in Vegas. I was just like, I'm not gonna wear a ring. So my wife's like, "Will we get my initials?" I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Okay.
But the worst thing, as soon as I come to the gym,
Oh.
people sort of see and they said C for cuck.
Oh my God. That's not
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. But it is what it is. I don't give a shit. Yeah,
Was it a spontaneous thing?
yeah. The wedding or the tattoo?
The wedding.
No, so after the Giga fight, I went on a 2 week trip in Italy with my wife's her family are from Italy, and I proposed in Venice. And then because we both live like, well, she's Canadian, I'm English, all our family are in different places. We always just said we'll do like a kind of elopement thing in Vegas. And then I went out there to do some rehab on my shoulder, and it just seemed convenient to do it then and there.
So your family wasn't there.
No, unfortunately, so but they get it.
Were they okay with it?
Some people not so much, but yeah,
How
people
did
get
mom
it.
feel about it?
She's got mom. So my mom like she'd love to be there, but
Yeah.
she also loves. She likes to be on the casinos as well. So I think she wanted an excuse to come to Vegas.
Your mom's a legend. Will she be at this
Yeah,
fight?
yeah, of course, yeah.
Still scrapping in there?
My mom, no, I don't know. Recently, she's kind of chilled out a little bit. Yeah.
Pacer will be in your corner?
No. I don't think so. No.
Oh,
So I've had to just because usually like me and Faraz like work together, we drill together the warm up, but obviously the opponent is kind of very unique style, different stature, so I had to bring someone in. And my dad, bless his heart, he's not making he needs to lose a bit of weight, and he can't really move like Jean very well.
okay. Was this a tough call?
Yeah, I just don't want him to think it's like a personal thing because
Right.
you know what I mean. I love having my dad there, but yeah, it just yeah. I'm having my teammate Louis in, and
Okay.
he does a great job of emulating the guy. So yeah, it makes sense.
Will this be the first time he's on your corner?
No. So it actually happened by accident in the UFC, having my dad in the corner. My manager got stuck. He was on like his anniversary on holiday, and he was meant to fly in to the fight week, but there was like a storm where he was. He was in Spain. There was like a storm, and he couldn't fly. All the flights were grounded that day, so he couldn't make it to the fight. And then he's a baldy too, so we had to substitute a baldy with a baldy, and we put my dad in the corner.
Okay. Wow. I didn't realize it happened
Yeah,
that way.
yeah. And I just remember because it was the Mads Vanel fight,
Okay.
and Dana shook my dad's hand and was like, "Good luck, coach." And my dad just started laughing and trying to explain to me. He's like, "No, I'm his dad. I'm not the. I was like, "Dad, shut up. Let's go." Yeah,
He's a legend in his own right. And love the
yeah.
merch. And want to urge everyone to check it out. Mustache Mania.
Oh yeah,
Shout out. Look at that. Tremendous.
yeah.
Where can
That's
they
actually
get?
we got that last year,
Oh, wow.
but whereas I kind of depressed and injured and annoyed, we just kind of like left it and then didn't do anything with it. So it ended up being left here.
Where can people get the merch?
Almightymerch.co.co.
Yes.
Just the O.
I love it. I love it. Well,
Yeah.
welcome back. It's great to have you back. Hope everything goes well in this training camp, healthy, smooth sailing. And then how about the honor of being on the first Paramount Plus card? This is a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. I was hoping that I was really frustrated. I wanted to get a fight January 2025 or in 2025 at any point.
Yeah.
That was my goal. Was like I want to be back 2025. I don't care when, but it is what it is. Things happen for a reason, and yeah, that's fine. It's a great fight against a really tough opponent, a very unique style on a banger of a card. So it's going to be good.
I love it. Well, welcome back, Arnold. Thank you so much. Great to have you on. Wish you all the best and can't wait to see you back in there.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
There he is, the great Arnold Allen, the almighty one. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.